Dobre utro, everybody. It is another day. A little dreary today. No sunshine yet. We slept reasonably well. It's always different sleeping when it's not in your own bed. I find anyway. I never sleep quite as good. The pillow's either too big or too small or too hard or too soft. And anyway, it's not the same. It takes a few days to get used to it. So I am a little bit sleepy, but the kids all slept well. Anneesa is still sleeping. We are going to start on breakfast here now. Just picked up, I forgot to grab salt yesterday. We grabbed a few groceries and we forgot salt and butter. So I went to get that. And yeah, today, another day of filming stuff in Yaroslavl. And then we're hoping to visit some friends in the area here yet. That'll be off camera. Gentleman doesn't want to be on camera, which is perfectly understandable. And that is partly due to still being connected to the West, and there's always a danger. It's funny how many people think, well, not funny, it's sad, but how many people think that you have to be worried here in Russia. The worry actually that most of us expats have is with where we came from, whether that's Canada or Australia or the States, and the reactions that we get from home. That is a much larger concern. Now, since I am not intent on going back, I'm not really too worried about being on camera. But I, at this point, do not feel comfortable going back. We have been warned that could potentially pose a problem. So any expats that are here that are still, got one foot in the other country and are maybe heading back again, some of them are leery about being on camera, and I understand that completely. Other ones are not worried at all. Depends on what you're engaged in here, I guess, and to what level you're integrating here as well, maybe. But if you're actively promoting Russia as a better place, that tends to be frowned upon in the West, unfortunately. Then what else are we doing? Oh, I got another friend on the way home in Ivanovo. I'm hoping to stop there as well. Yeah, should be good. Still really happy with this place. It's very nice. Turn the camera back around. It's just a nice, quiet community. We have a gate here on this lane. I would advertise for this place, but I don't even know how you would find this house. But down on the end of the road here, there's also a gate, I noticed. This morning we had to open it up to get out. So it's kind of almost like a little gated community. Very, very quiet. As you can hear, there's hardly any traffic noises, nothing. Lots of birds chirping. Yeah, it's nice. So I would highly recommend staying here, but I don't even know how to get you this place. Or I would have to find contact details for this, I guess. They don't have Airbnb anymore. And I didn't arrange for this. The TV guys rented this place for us, so not sure. If I find it, I'll throw it in the description. Otherwise, sorry. All right, just finished filming a little more at the house. We're just discussing here as we're leaving. We're by ourselves. As my lovely wife is mocking me for being a superstar. This is so ridiculous. It feels like it. When we first started YouTube, I thought it was ridiculous. Yeah. Like wandering around with a camera. I got stuff to do. And so like while we're building a house, I constantly got criticized for not filming enough because I'm busy. I don't have time to move a camera and then repeat what I was doing to get a better shot. We just don't do that. So you get, what I have time to film basically. So, but now we have a camera following us around. It feels really unnatural, really ridiculous. Okay, I want you to sit there. I want you to stare at that for a little while. Like, stare at that for a while? What for? So we'll see how this goes. I hope it doesn't interfere with my work because I do like to work and get a lot of stuff done. So if they can just stay out of the way and film, it might work better. Who knows? We're just discussing it though. And Cora just said too that when we first thought about moving to Russia, she never dreamed that something like this would happen. And I would echo that thought because I never ever considered this either.
fast.
Turn your mic back on?
I did, yes, I think so.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper,
Good thing that wasn't wet, eh?
any difference
No.
change for the better. If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter.
Ooh, look at those, man. Are they repointing it or just?
Is it maybe because I never knew
Everything just seems so much simpler here.
all
We have to
that
have
I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you
What
were
do you
not
think of our day, Cora?
It's good. A little awkward with the cameras while you're following us around.
How can you say that when we follow you around all the time?
I'm used to you again. They come more often.
You
than
just
you.
know that if you do something that isn't really that good, that I just edit it out. It makes a difference.
I always stick out my tongue. And I know that you're gonna edit it out.
Yeah, pick your nose. I'll just take it out.
I don't pick my nose.
that I go without knowing. If I told you that I don't know what to believe in, don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too.
Alright, all done for the day. We are on our way back home, or not home, back to the, man, do I ever look tired? Back to the Airbnb, the house that's been rented for us. So, interesting week. Not something we're used to still. I think I've said that a few times. But still kind of interesting. We're curious to see where it's going to take, where it's going to go. Very curious to see what the first episode will look like. And then also heading forward. We learned a little bit more about kind of what the goal is and stuff. And as hard as it is still for us to understand why people would be so interested in our family, I think we have a little bit more clarity on it all now. So yeah, interested to see where that goes. We ate at a nice little restaurant there tonight. Not something maybe we would typically go to, but all in all, still nice. So now we're heading back to the rental house. Gonna relax a little bit for this evening, sleep, and tomorrow we make the big trek back to Nizhny Novgorod, which we're missing. You said already you're ready to go home, eh? Do you like Nizhny Novgorod?
I like it a lot.
You like Nizhny Novgorod, and you miss it now.
Yes.
But it's nice. It's like every time when we were back home in Canada, or back in Canada, every time we were back in Canada, when we would go visiting somewhere else, then we appreciated our home more. thing we both said too is just how nice Nizhny Novgorod is as far as upkeep, maintenance.
Yeah, they've done a really good job.
Right, and this area seems, we thought anyways.
Not as much funding or.
Yeah, they spend less time fixing stuff
Yeah.
up. So people have said that to us before, going to Russia, it's going to be, you know, it's like everything's falling apart, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. We haven't seen that. I mean, Nizhny Novgorod is really nice. They've done a really good job. But I'm not just saying that because I live there. Like, honestly, it's a really nice city, and there's just so much nice stuff. And not just the city. Every direction we go to in Nizhny Novgorod, they're working on the roads. There's, you know, new overpasses and new pavement, and it's just nice. Somebody's doing a good job planning that and figuring it out. And making it an enjoyable place to live. You can see there's prosperity and growth. So not every area is like that, of course. I have now been out of Nizhny region a number of times into different directions, and other regions are behind. I don't know what direction they're going. I'm assuming they're fixing stuff up here as well, but it's not yet where Nizhny is. I don't know if that says it right or not. So it made us even more thankful and grateful that that's where we ended up. And we look forward to continuing that and adding our own piece to it. One day they're gonna, you know, somebody's gonna be able to drive past our place and say, hey, that's nice, it's fixed up nice, or whatever. Right? So, yeah, it's good.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand, that we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand, that we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday,